Pull my finger.
No way.
Come on, Beavis. Pull it.
Okay.
That was cool.
Alright. See, I'm live now. Hello, everybody. I'm Sunny Boy. You can call me Sunny or Sunny Boy. I'm relatively new to streaming. It's my first event like this. I will be playing Beavis and Butt-Head on Genesis. So, when I was growing up, I grew up in the 80s and 90s when these games were new. I had Beavis and Butt-Head on the Genesis, and I learned to beat it at that time. I really loved the game. I ran into it all the time. You know, in those days you played what games you had, and that was one of the games I had. So even though I beat it, I ran into it again and again and again. So I decided to submit this. I love nostalgia, and I thought people would like to see through it. This is the intro here. So what has happened? They were going to a Guar concert. Guar was the band that they were obsessed with in the show. They got the tickets. Mr. Anderson's dog took them from him as they were coming home. Puked them up, and as you saw, they went into the lawnmower. So this whole game is about recovering those tickets. So a little bit about me. You know, I like video games. I like comic books. Got the T-shirt on. I like. So one of my favorite subjects in comic books is the Black Suit Spider-Man. So that's the shirt. It's the cover from the Amazing Spider-Man 300, which was the first cover with Spider-Man appearing like that with his black suit. I think he was on it when in the Secret Wars, he was on a cover, but it wasn't him by himself like that. And it's a very iconic Marvel comic book cover, so I feel like it would be appropriate to sort of share. Let's see if anything's going on with Guar is so awful. So I don't know much about their actual music. When I was growing up, I was surprised they were even an actual band. So alright, let's get started here. Timer begins when you press one player.
This sucks. Change it.
It won't let you update the title if you put butt-head. You have to put butt-head in one word. I figured that out. It wouldn't let me update my stuff earlier. I guess it thinks it's cursing. But butt-head is precisely the way it's spelled.
Change it.
So, if anybody has any questions or anything about what's going on, let me know, and I'll try to catch you. You know, I'm not trying to go through any records or anything. So, with this game, how I'm playing it, let me go through that real quick. I have a modded SNES Mini. So, if you ask why am I playing on a Super Nintendo controller a Sega Genesis game, there's your reason. Nice! So, that's like the big part of the game where, you know, you can die. Like, if you start hitting those things in the way, those first aid cards, if you hit 2 or 3 of them in a row, that fat guy will jump on you, and the game's over. Even if you've gathered every ticket but one, the game is over. So I do it in the beginning because obviously, you know, it's a run destroyer too. But yeah, it me getting it first go is great.
Change it.
I mean, you know, fingers crossed, I can definitely do it again, and then who knows. So, Beavis, his common attack, his basic attack is a burp, and Butthead's is a fart. Beavis will be your person to use in the beginning, because to use Butthead's basic attack, you have to turn to him. You have to turn to him. And it's harder to turn to someone and aim your attack than it is to face them and burp in the face. They're moving and such, so... Nice. Alright, so this part... all these little things that are popping up, all of them can hurt me, not much, but it adds up, and this is another part where you can die. The next, probably easiest part of the place to end your run. I can't believe I'm getting all those long jumps. I usually only get like one every pass through here. There's like 4 of them. And I was like 3 for 3. Wow. Wow. I was like, I don't know, I guess paying close attention or something, but they give you these 2 hot dogs when you get out of here, because normally I have like no health when I get at the end and I need them. It seems like, to me at least, managing your health would be a big difference between getting, you know, a much better time. Like that would be one of the strats to knocking off time, is managing your health better. Because there's times in the game it's easy to farm health from your enemies, and there's times when you just farm health. Like, I could just skip this guy right now if I didn't want to get the hot dog he's gonna drop. Oops. It eats your inputs sometimes too. And I might have just missed that. Each of these levels are based on a common area that popped up in the show. Like, this is the neighborhood, and most of the things that you get tickets from are like events from the show, or references to the show. So I would like to explain those, if I remember. If anybody is curious about something or recognizes something, feel free. Oh, Alexa has something for me. I don't know if you guys can hear her beeping. Okay. So we have those hot dogs. Great. Normally they're already eaten. That means we can go back through the other side with basically full health. So, like, yeah, if I let Beavis die here and Butthead has full health, the game's still over, and I would have to do the hospital ride and anything else I had done again. Those long jumps, they have 2 things that drop down, 1 thing that comes up, and a mouse at the end that you can't even see. So you have to get all these 3 things right here right, and the mouse right here. And there's like 3 or 4 of those jumps. So, like I said, normally I don't get all of those. So I was so surprised to come through the first time, and that's so much help. Like normally I would farm that guy for some help. This is Mr. Anderson, the guy who's responsible for all of it. The best way to kill him is, now that I've got Butt-Head a weapon, a suction cup gun, I can shoot him from afar, even though he's in that lawnmower. This is his house. So I took that key from him. I mentioned this game is basically point and click. At the end of the street, the whole point of going through the sewer and at the end of the street was to get that bone. The reason you get the bone is so you can distract the dog, because the dog will kill you. Now that I have the key that I got from beating Anderson, yeah, the run animations. Now that I have that key, I can open up the shed, which allows me to get the fishing pole. And, well,
Yeah.
the chainsaw. Because it's canon that Beavis is big about chainsaws. Only Beavis can pick up the chainsaw. Here's another piece of our ticket. Okay. Let me drop something real quick. I don't need that boot.
Change it.
Alright, another place that was commonly shown on the show was Burger World. Beavis and Butt-Head worked there. This guy was there all the time. Service. Y'all want service now. So, we'll give him some service. If you had played through the game, at a certain part of the game, it will tell you on a bathroom stall, for bad food, try Butt-Head. And that's our code to our door. Fries plus mouse. Yeah. Yeah. You know where this is going. Here you go, sir. Thanks. He can see it. It's right there. It's not even hidden. It's right there. It's still right there. It's his fault. And he's dead.
That was cool.
Yeah.
And he's dead. In the 90s, a lot of people died for comedic value. It's a dangerous time. Also, a lot of people will die for these tickets. There's a hamburger up there. Okay, so let's just go ahead and drop off everything we got so far.
Alright, Gwar. Yeah. Gwar is cool.
So you see, we've got 3 of our tickets.
Change it.
The next location we will be visiting,
We're there, dude.
Highland High School, where Beavis and Butt-Head matriculate. How you like that? High school English teacher. Okay. Gotta burp in this guy's face. Gotta know how many times you're doing it, because you gotta know when he is gonna seize up, because you only have a certain amount of time to grab A and B. If I didn't already know what to do in the game, this guy, our teacher, Mr. Van Gleason, I think is his name, something like that, Van something, he comes, or when you come and talk to him, he gives you a lot of hints about the game. Alright, here is the principal, Mr. McVicker. We use A plus B to kill him. He might be alive. At the very least, we assaulted our principal for some tickets. For pieces of tickets. Jump just right, she won't slap you, but it's not gotta do it just right. And you know, I could definitely afford to be going with some less health here. I'm just being cautious. Which is not going to stop now. I'm still going to be cautious. I'm just saying that's also an explanation of what's happening. Alright, so if we were going through the game, there's a lot of extra items in the game that you can use to couch fish, and that was, you got the fishing pole from Mr. Anderson's shed with the key, if you remember that. I used some gum that I took from the bottom of Mr. Van Gleason's desk. And wow, that's how you get one of the tickets. So let's put these away, because we're gonna need the inventory space.
All right, Guar. Yeah.
Doing good. See, it looked like we have a whole one ticket, and then we're almost
Change it.
all but one piece of one, and then one piece of another. So, however you want to think of that.
We're there, dude.
All right. Okay. Once you get, you know, a little further in the game, you will replace Beavis and Butt-Head's fart and burp, respectively, with other weapons. We got 50 cents. Money is important in this game. We got 50 cents for selling the bad fries and the rat to the guy at Burger World. We will use that 50 cents to buy this mouse. While this guy is distracted with packing the snake, sorry, I will steal that key. Use this key on the bird cage back here.
Yeah.
And he has a ticket underneath his butt. Then he starts going crazy and really just tearing the place up. And then I leave because why would I stay? I remember you making a mess last time you were here. Take this, punks. This is another guy from the show. Another weapon there for Beavis or Butthead. Now they both have the straw with the spit wads, which is one of the better weapons in the game. There is a toy store right there where you can buy some weapons, but it's not necessary. You know, you can find everything you need. This is a very important part of the game. You will sell some extra stuff that you don't need. In particular, the headset at Burger World is the biggest thing in the game to sell. As you get, now we have $3.30, and I got like most of that from selling the headset. Okay, we got to take this bomb. Only the army recruiter has the bomb. And if you were to talk to your teacher at some point, he would say you would be surprised who's afraid of snakes. He's talking about the army recruiter. That's a book of top secret information. And if you grab that with the snake not out to get the ticket, the army recruiter will throw a grenade at you and kill you. So it was important that I distracted him with the snake. He's still alive. He's, you know, lucky. Pick up some health, some oil. We need oil. We got soap from the bathroom earlier. We have pants. So we have soap and pants. If we didn't have those items, we would not be allowed into the laundromat because we're bad teenagers, and why would we go into a laundromat for no reason? But we have stuff to wash, so we're allowed in. This old woman here, if you notice, they all squeak as they open up. If you use this oil on the very last one, the last one doesn't squeak as it opens. Voila, there's a ticket there. If you wake that woman up, she'll attack you until she kills you both. There's no way to get out, there's no way to defeat her. The game's over.
No, no. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Alright, let's drop off those tickets. Would you look at that? Down to one piece.
Guar is cool.
Guar is cool. I mean, quoting them, I don't know. Apparently, someone says Guar was terrible. And I believe that. I believe that they're probably not a good band.
Change it.
We're there, dude.
And let's see, our last serious one, full stage, is the drive-in. You have to sort of do this towards the end because it costs $3 to get into the drive-in. You don't have $3 until you sell the headset and something else. Every toilet in this game, if you take this bomb from the army recruiter, you can throw it in the toilet, blow up the toilet. It happened in Beavis and Butt-Head the show, and you can do that. But you can also use the bomb here, at the snack bar.
All right.
That's pretty cool, right? This is just, let's slow you down. These binoculars I can sell. Alright, so, the old adage, cars are rocking, don't come a-knocking. They say that for a reason. And what's the reason? Pisses people off. Ah, get away, lady! Get away! I don't know how I'm gonna kill her. Oh! Good thing all that stuff was there.
All right.
Wow, look at that. How beautiful is that? 2 full Guar tickets. There they are, sitting on the wall. So, let me take a second to explain that. Once again, on Super Nintendo, the version of this game, you're not doing any of this point-and-click stuff where you're picking up items and going to other levels. It's just these backgrounds made into sort of a platformer. You go from the left screen to the right screen, then you reset. It's not, you know, sort of an open world, you know, 16-bit open world kind of like this is. Anyway, if you want to check it out, I definitely prefer this one to the Super Nintendo version. This is the show. There are other endings. There is a backstage ending, and you know, if anybody wants to drop by the stream anytime and ask me to play through it, you know, I'll do that. And there is a lot of little things that if you love the show, there are references to that, you know, we didn't get to go through. You know, I went pretty slow, so let me stop this. So I tried to catch most of it, but not everything. Thank you for the GGs. Newbar Gaming, Carter Freak, Doug Gravy Train. Thank you, yeah. You know, I'm glad that the hospital and the street, those first two levels, you know, I was able to get those for the first time, on the first try. Like I said, this is the first time I've done any sort of speedrunning event or anything like this. So I didn't want to look stupid. And if I had to retry and reset, you know, it's whatever, but glad I didn't have to. But yeah, so for Twitch, you know, I'm just on here to make friends and meet new people. I have my own stream sometimes. I like small streams with people and active chats. So that's sort of what I have. Feel free to stop by anytime. I don't plan to. I have my own, you know, career and things like that going on. I don't think that I would ever need to ask anybody to donate or sub or anything like that. So it's, you know, it's just about, you know, meeting people with similar interests. So I hope you enjoyed Beavis and Butt-Head. I hope that you will give this game or a Super Nintendo or both counterpart a shot. And you know, thank you for your time. Good meeting everybody once again. You know, I'm Sunny Boy, and I look forward to seeing all of you and interacting with all of you. You know, from now on, because you've met me. So, Sunny Boy out.